be preached today. Samanta Chakravalesu atra gachantu devata saddhammang muniradas sunantu saggamokkadam paritta dhamma savana kalo ayang badanta dhamma savana kalo ayang badanta dhamma savana kalo ayang badanta. May all deities in the world cycle gather here and listen to the teaching of the Buddha and be ardent and resolute, practice the Dhamma, and to try to be free from the cycle of birth and death. The Buddha, he visited a place called Vesali in India, and he did alms collection round in the morning, and he returned back, and after the lunch he called Venerable Ananda. He said, Ananda, let us go to spend the afternoon in the Chapala Chaitya. Chapala Chaitya is a certain place. The pagodas, there were, the Chaitya means a pagoda, but this word here, it must be a monastery, because while the Buddha was living, the people used to make some monastery whenever he comes to stay. So they used the name Chaitya. Having arrived at Chapala Chaitya, the Lord, after sitting on the prepared seat, said thus to Ananda, Ananda, delightful is the city Vesali, delightful is the Udena Chaitya, delightful is the Gautamaka Chaitya, delightful is the Sattamba Chaitya, delightful is the Bahuputta Chaitya, delightful is the Sarandada Chaitya, delightful is the Chapala Chaitya. Ananda, if anyone have developed the four basic psychic powers, Chattaro Ittipada, properly, then he could live a kappa or little longer than kappa. Here in English translation, a kappa is a unit of a geological time equal to 1 billion years. So if the Buddha wanted to live, he could live little longer than 1 billion years. So he said this to Venerable Ananda, his chief supporter. Chattaro Iddipada means the four basic psychic powers. It is Chanda, Chitta, Virya, Vimansa. Chanda means strong intention. Chitta is mind itself developed into a high level. Virya is effort. Vimansa is wisdom. If the four basic psychic powers, if any sage have developed this into a high level, if that sage wants to live, he can live more than a kappa. So the Chattaro Iddipada, later I will explain, it is one of the basic Satipatthana Sutra, 37 factors of enlightenment. The four basic psychic powers is included there. So then the Tathagata, very born one, Ananda have developed these four Iddipada properly. So if Tathagata likes, he could live a kappa or little more than a kappa. So for the second time Buddha said this, and for the third time, but the Venerable Ananda didn't request the Buddha to live longer. Then at this indication, Venerable Ananda could not understand what the Tathagata said. However, requested the Lord, oh Lord, however, he didn't request the Lord, may you live kappa for the benefit of many, for the comfort of many. That means he was obsessed by the evil force. Evil force is like in English, the Christian, they use the word Satan, or we use the word Mara, and is an evil force. It's not a ghost or anything, according to the Abhidhamma books explain. He is the Deva, one of the angels, the highest, living in the highest Deva realm of heavenly world. According to Buddhist cosmology, we have 6 heavens and 16 Brahmalokas. At the 6th heaven, the chief of Deva, the deity, is the Mara. He's called Mara Devaputta. His lifespan is very long. He does not want anybody to attain enlightenment and free from the cycle of birth and death. He is very conceited, so he was following the Buddha most of the time and tried to discourage him. So, Buddha said the same thing for the second and third time. Then the Venerable Ananda didn't request. So the Buddha said, Ananda, if you think it is time for you to take rest, you may go somewhere and rest yourself. So he asked him to go and take rest. And soon after Venerable Ananda Thero left, the Mara approached the Buddha and said to the Lord, he said, Venerable Sir, Exalted One, you promised me to tell your monks, promise me that till your monks, nuns, lay devotees have learned the Dhamma properly and practiced well and preached that and preached properly, that you will not pass away. Now, sir, your bhikkhu, bhikkhuni, upasaka, upasika have learned the Dhamma, practiced the Dhamma, and they preach too. So now it is time for you to pass away. May your Lord pass away now. May the well-born one pass away now. The Mara requested that several times. And in reply, the Buddha said to the Mara, you Kwang Pavima, you sinner, do not exert yourself. Soon the Tathagata will pass away 3 months from now on. The Tathagata will pass away. So the Buddha said that I will be passing away after three months. Then the Buddha uttered this. At this time, there was a great and horrifying earthquake. The drums of the Devas burst open. That time the Tathagata uttered an utterance of joy. Is in Pali, Tulama Tulang Sambhavam, Bhavasankara Vasajya Muni, Ajatarato Samahito, Abinda Kavacha Nivatta Sambhavanti. The Buddha Muni, having compared the Bhava, the existence and the Nibbana, and as if dropping off an iron jacket, freed himself from the ignorance and craving by meditating on sense perceptions. This is a translation that the Buddha uttered. Every time when the Buddha says something, preach something, at the end he uttered a beautiful stanza which is very meaningful. Then Venerable Ananda thought, this earthquake is so great. This is not an ordinary one. It is very horrifying and causing the hair to raise up. What is the reason, the cause? So he thought of asking the Lord, and having gone near the Lord, he asked the reason for the earthquake. So the Buddha said, there are 8 reasons for the earthquake. The first reason, Ananda, the great earth is situated on water. The water is situated on the air. When the air blows high and the water stirs so rapidly, when the water stirs so rapidly, the earth moves rapidly. This is the reason for the first cause for such an earthquake. Second reason, Ananda, if any sage or a Brahmin having mastered the earth kasina is the meditation gas in object. If you have heard about the kasina meditation, maybe later you can ask the monk will explain. Little and water kasina, largely water kasina can be developed by looking at a pot of water all the time and get the image. Is mostly psychic practice. And little, that means if a Brahmin or a sage mastered the earth kasina little and water kasina largely, then he moves this earth rapidly. This is the second reason for these earthquakes. So if anyone have mastered this kasina, they can do wonders. Then the third reason is, Ananda, when the Bodhisattva having passed away from the Tusita heaven and take birth in the mother's womb, then there will be such an earthquake. This is the third reason. Another, whenever the Bodhisattva born to this world from mother's womb, there will be such a great earthquake. This is the fourth reason. Ananda, whenever the Tathagata attain enlightenment, then there will be an earthquake such as this. This is the fifth reason. Ananda, whenever the Bodhisattva preached the Dhammacakka Pavattana Sutta, the first sermon, the turning of the wheel, then there will be such an earthquake. That is the sixth one. Ananda, whenever the Tathagata mindfully dismiss the life force, there will be such an earthquake. This is the seventh reason. That is the seventh reason. And the last one, eighth one is Ananda, whenever the Tathagata entered into Mahaparinibbana, then there will be an earthquake such as this. This is the eighth reason. So Ananda, these are the 8 reasons for such an earthquake to occur.